Hi, I'm Jessica Wiseman. This is my Math Fact Fluency presentation that I created and could be used with parents in my school district. In the district that I work in, I'm a reading specialist and oftentimes charged with the task of creating parent nights. We give a lot of information about reading, activities that could be done at home, so this would be another piece of information that could be used with parents to help them understand how they can work with their children on Math Fact Fluency. Okay, so what is Math Fact Fluency not? I decided to start with what it's not because I think that we've been confused throughout the years. I know that when I went through school, it definitely was more rote memorization of fact, timed assessments, rapid recall, and competitions amongst peers. But that's exactly what it should not be today. So what is Math Fact Fluency? When we talk about computational fluency, it's an efficient and accurate way of computing math. It involves strategic thinking, problem solving. It also involves a conceptual understanding and flexible thinking and having number sense. Okay, so computational fluency examples. So rather than solving the following by memorization or counting on your fingers or something that would not give you as much accuracy, and it would lead to possible errors, using computational number sense fluency would allow you to be more accurate and have a better understanding of why this is the answer. So take an example, 19 plus 7. If you're looking at that problem and think, oh, 19 is close to 20, I will add 1 to 19 and take 1 away from the 7. Now 20 plus 6 is a very easy fact to come up with, rather than a student sitting there trying to use fingers or another type of manipulative to come up with that answer. Same with 21 minus 16. That might be a daunting task for a student who's relying solely on memorization. They might try and start counting backwards, 16 from 21, which definitely will find some error in that. But if you had number sense, they would think, oh, if I take 1 away from each, I would come up with a problem, 20 minus 15, same as 21 minus 16, and I would come up with the answer is 5. It would not be possible if the student didn't have number sense. So what is number sense? It's a sense of what numbers mean, understanding the relationship between numbers, the ability to perform mental math, apply to real-life situations, and understand symbolic representation. As I was doing some of my research, I came across this quote, and I thought it was a good example, a scenario that was spoken of in the article. So given 8 plus 9, the student said, oh, it's 17. And when the person asked her how she had gotten that without counting, she looked and said, I just took 1 off of the 8 and gave it to the 9, and that made it 7 plus 10, that's easy, 17. So that would not have been possible without number sense. Okay, if we're not encouraging rote memorization speed, then what do we do? Well, focus on efficiency, showing the value in students' ability to use strategic thinking and problem solving and more critical thinking skills. Definitely teach strategies versus memorization. The strategies will be needed and will go further than simply memorization. Provide students with a deep understanding of numerical principles. Another quote I found while researching was, the more we emphasize memorization to students, the less willing they become to think about numbers and their relations and to use and develop number sense. Okay, here's the big question, but how? How can we do that? Well, math games, activities that involve strategic solving, and puzzles are great ways to work on math facts without memorizing. So as students work on meaningful number activities, they will commit math facts to heart at the same time as understanding numbers and math. They will enjoy and learn important mathematics rather than memorization, dread, and fear. Okay, and now I included some Math Fact Fluency resources and ideas. You can take a look at these. They are all things that can be done at home or in the classroom. A lot of the ideas involve dice or a deck of cards, things that will be simple to have around. They can involve creating things that are very simple, and you can play with the parent can play with their child at home. If I was doing this presentation for parents, I do include samples of things that they can take home and get playing right away. Okay, in addition to that, I included some math online game resources. These are websites that I found that have a lot of interactive games that will help students practice their facts in a fun way. So once again, they're not just sitting there having to memorize, they're using their number sense and knowledge of the way math works in order to answer the questions. Okay, and here are some resources that I use for my presentation. I think that this will definitely be something that I will be able to use with my parents at school, and I'm excited to try it. Thanks.